So I got that pressed back in. I guess we should put that rubber bit back in the bottom of this. Probably nice.
This is probably a good point to take a time-lapse video because it's going to take us 5 hours to do something that should take us 5 minutes. And then we can make it look like it took us 5 minutes.
You can't stay here for 5 hours. Your wife wants you to go home.
Yeah, I guess grab that rubber guy. Maybe we do it out easy, so I was afraid that it wouldn't go in easy.
Just shove it in there.
That's not too bad.
No.
Well, although it's not all the way in.
No, but just push it harder.
Well, yeah, but it's running out of pushing room. Oh, now I'm getting grease on my hand. Squish. A squish.
And look, they made these other pieces so they can slot into the side of that thing.
That's pretty epic. Wait, do they not? How are those?
They actually do. Look, there's a little thing right there.
Oh, well, maybe it's supposed to go on top of that.
And then that goes. No, it's got a little gap. Just stick that down, and then this goes in there, and you can slide it in there.
It's gonna be so annoying to do.
Yeah, but easier than
What about all that?
Easier than trying to put RTV on there and then slide the thing sideways and squish it all up and make a leak again.
This wasn't leaking.
Yeah, but if we did it, it would be.
Just because we're experts at this and know just what we're doing doesn't mean. Wait. Why is that seating better? I think it should sit better than that. I don't want to hold this.
I think when you bolt it in, it will seat it.
I guess so. I just don't want it to be crooked because it's kind of crooked. Just because the oil can has a swoop there and there and there. Oh, it's really bright in my eyes.
Yeah, thank you. That's what you get.
Oh, there you go. I'm doing something nice. I give and I give.
That's right.
It all comes shining back in my eyeballs. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna hit these rough spots with with just a little bit of sandpaper to just kind of smooth out a little bit.
That makes perfect sense.
What?
That makes perfect sense.
Super duper heard just exactly what you said every time. We got the shiny bits here, the new chain and the new sprocket, which I think I got in right, hopefully. And yeah. Alright, well, I mean, that's probably pretty good. It's a little weird because especially the iron block here is just kind of perpetually rusty, and you wipe it down and your rag keeps coming back dirty always. And it's never really very definitive if it's clean or not, but it probably is. And like you said,
Look clean?
Yeah.
It's probably clean.
It's pretty smooth at least.
Yeah.
Maybe this spot down here looks a little less clean. Right at this intersection.
You know, I noticed a part in the passenger side fender that had a little dirt in it. You want to clean that too?
Oh yeah, I'll get on that right after this.
Yeah.
Right on that, Mr. Smarty Alec Pants. Face.
If I connect this battery, is it going to explode?
Depends on where the starter is. That is going to get hot and going to short on something.
It'll only crackle a little bit, it's okay. I have an ingenious plan.
Okay. What's your genius plan?
Where's the thing with the thing on it? Where'd you put it?
I don't know.
What the heck did you do?
Oh, I put it over here. So I genuinely don't know where I did it.
Alright, so these kind of go in there.
Yeah, I think we RTV him in there.
But that's kind of annoying, right? So then what we do is we put the RTV on that side, and then we let that sit for a minute.
Yep.
And then that will stick there, except these got to go this way. And then it will be stuck in place, you know, with the RTVs.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can just stick it in there, but put RTV on the bottom.
Yeah, for sure. You don't hold it.
Yeah, I'm holding. That's what I'm doing with my hands here. Where
That
they're
did not look
grabbing
like what
onto
you're
it.
doing with your hands. So I think you were messing with that.
Yeah, I am messing with that, but I'm also holding it.
Yeah, but you can multitask it. That's impressive.
Magic.
Ah. You are the reach of children and pregnant women.
So I should use this as a little thing to push that in there, right?
No. I would say yes, but then I'd be afraid you'd do it, so I'm going to say no. Don't swallow. If you swallow it, use soap and water. What's that going to do?
In your mouth?
No,
I heard that cures you of COVID.
Holes. Some parts immediately while it's wet. Finger tighten until.
How do you not know how RTV works?
I do. I just want to double check. Well, because you're supposed to let it cure for. Finger tighten it and then let it cure for 1 hour and then torque it. Oh, it's scooping. What's that? 1 hour.
Stick it on there.
I'm just gonna stick it on here.
Yeah, that works. It's probably too much.
Yeah, I'm gonna spread it out.
Make sure you make some channels going through it.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, good.
It's really important because you want to give the oil a really easy way to get out.
You want it a route. Yeah, you need to give it a route. Otherwise, it'll overheat.
It'll overheat.
Yeah,
because you want your oil
it needs some fresh air.
to have some fresh air. It's a really important part of the whole process.
Mm-hmm. Just pretend the oil is a jet boat driving in Vietnam. It needs channels to drive in. If there's no channels, they can't drive.
Yep, that's definitely a really relatable anecdote.
I think so.
Really analogy.
Yeah,
that
jet
is.
boats are cool.
Jet
That's
boats are cool.
plenty.
I'm just
You
trying to
have
get it back
so
there.
much on there.
Calm down.
Alright,
I'm trying
bring
to
this in.
get it back there so it's around the corner.
I think we should stick bolts in this and then let it dry for a minute. That's what I think.
The bolts are over there somewhere.
That's useful. It doesn't fit.
No, they're in the cardboard.
If I take them out of the cardboard, we'll not know where they go anyways, so
Correct.
they have to stay in the cardboard.
They stay in the cardboard. And they do actually matter because they're
They
different.
do. It's cardboard science.
Cardboard science. Cardboard's a really useful tool.
It is useful.
See, so I'm giving this a little channel, but I'm hoping that it's not going to stay a channel. Because I got to get it in there. If you get too much in the threads, also makes threading annoying.
That's what Ugga-Duggas are for.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, the plus
all
side,
of the annoying out of threads,
the plus
and all of the threads out of threads.
also that.
All right, in we go.
Okay, so you hold that, and I will.
Yeah, I'll just hold this all night. You be back tomorrow, and then we'll take it from there.
Yep. Well, and I'll go run on the block, I guess. RTV on the block. You think?
Hey, these holes don't line up really good.
I know. I told you that. No one ever listens to me. They never listen. think this is my stud. Also.
I like this.
What was it? What do you like?
I thought you were just kind of snugging it on there.
It's not. I can't. Yeah, it's just annoying to do this with hand, and it's not going anyplace. I'm just like it.
Gotcha.
All right, so there's this is super duper no way that this is gonna leak ever
Yeah,
again.
that's good. We made big progress today. No more leaks. We could run the engine as it is right now, and it wouldn't leak out of anywhere.
Well, it wouldn't leak out of here. It'll leak out of these ports right here that are open to the engine, but other than that, it won't leak anywhere. Or this hole here. Okay, it's in there. All right, they're on their holes. Let that set, let the RTV set, and then we'll torque it down next time, and it won't leak ever again. I hope. Yeah, all done. Okay. Okay, bye.